Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This is Eric from eGotSec. Another unboxing and hands-on for you guys. This time I have the Note 10 Lite in the Aura Red color. Samsung has decided to include the S Pen from their most expensive flagships, namely the Note 10 and the Note 10 Plus, and bundled it in a more affordable package. Like me, you're wondering if this is worth getting over the more expensive Note 10 or even the previous generation Note 9. So let's open up the phone and find out. If you notice the Lite version of the Note lineup, it comes in a box similar to the Note 10 and Note 9. As I mentioned earlier, I've got the Aura Red color here, so let's go ahead and open it up. Alright, so it slides out. Okay. Alright, there's the phone. But let's set it aside for now and see what else is in the box. Alright, so this is the 25 watt fast charger in the box. As I mentioned in my previous A71 unboxing video, I'm glad that Samsung has started including their fast charger with their phones. In this case, we've got the 25 watt fast charger over here, and let's see what else is in the box. The unboxing experience is very similar to the Note 10 and the S10 Plus. So you've got here the USB-C. Let's see what's here. Okay, it's a USB-C to USB-C cable, and of course you've got the earphones. Right, at first look, they're not the AKG branded ones. From testing, they sound better than the ones that came with the A71 and other mid-range Samsung phones, though honestly, not as good as the AKG branded earphones that comes with the Note 10 and the Note 10 Plus. Right, what else is there? Forgot to include this. You've got the SIM ejector tool over here. Let's open up the box, see what else is inside. Okay, you've got the manuals. Okay, you've got the manuals, quick start guide, and as I mentioned before, really glad that Samsung started including a free case in all their phones. So in this case, this is the clear jelly case. It's not the best for protection, but at least you don't need to go caseless and risk scratches on the phone. Okay, now that we've seen what comes in the box, let's talk about the phone and its features. The Note 10 Lite comes with a 6.7-inch Super AMOLED display, and like its more expensive brother, it has what Samsung calls the Infinity O display with a punch hole in the center. Since it isn't a flagship phone, the bezels at the top and the bottom are bigger than the ones in the Note 10 Plus. For a quick size comparison, I've got the Note 10 Plus here, as well as the Note 9. So I've actually got the Note 10 a bit shorter than the Note 10 Lite. Even though the Note 10 Plus has a bigger screen, it probably has to do with the bezels at the top and the bottom. In the case of the Note 9 has a 6.4-inch display, while the Note 10 Lite has a 6.7-inch. So you can see the size difference over here. Much larger display on the Note 10 Lite, and also it actually makes it look bigger. It's actually taller than the Note 9, but of course you've got the Note 9 with very thick top and bottom bezels. Size comparison aside, let's talk more about the design of the phone. So at the back, you've got no texture at all, which is actually a surprise, but the Aura Red looks really good in my opinion. In order to cut costs, the Note 10 Lite has a plastic back, or better known as Glastic. Though honestly speaking, holding the phone, it does still feel premium. One major difference when it comes to design is that this is the first Note phone in a while that doesn't have a curved display. Though for me, one of the pain points of a curved display is getting tempered glass protection on it. The best one you can get is the Whitestone dome glass, like the one I have installed in the Note 10 Plus here. The best tempered glass you can get for curved displays right now is the Whitestone dome glass, like the one I've got installed here on the Note 10 Plus. It's good, but it's expensive. So having a flat display for a change means you can get a normal tempered glass, which don't cost an arm and a leg. For the colors, you've got the Aura Red, Aura Black, and Aura Glow. The Aura Glow is similar to the Note 10 Plus color over here, a little bit less subdued, so it's not as shiny as this one, but they are still fingerprint magnets, unfortunately. So let's talk more about the display. The Note 10 Lite has a 6.7-inch Super AMOLED Full HD Plus display, and good news is that it is HDR certified. Next is the chipset. For the chipset, it uses the Exynos 9810, which is the same chip powering the Note 9 as well as the S9 series. The Note 9 is still a pretty powerful phone, And with the same chip powering the Note 10 Lite, this phone should have no problems with day-to-day tasks as well as gaming. I will be doing my usual Antutu benchmark test to see how this phone fares against its bigger brothers. So stay tuned for that, guys. In this case, the Note 10 Lite comes with 8GB of RAM and 128GB of storage. This uses a hybrid SIM tray, so you can opt to choose 2 SIM cards or you can have 1 SIM card and a micro SD. Not like the A71, that's a triple tray setup. You can have 2 SIMs inserted at once, including a micro SD. But in this case, it's just like its bigger brothers, the Note 10 and Note 10 Plus. It's just a 2 tray setup. The Note 10 Lite uses an in-display fingerprint scanner similar to the Note 10, but the difference here is that the technology it uses is optical, not ultrasonic like the one you got on the Note 10. The in-display fingerprint scanner is not the fastest I've seen, though I do like it better than the ultrasonic ones that you get on the S10 Plus and the Note 10 Plus. Always had problems with my finger on those phones, don't know why, probably because my thumb does get dry every once in a while, but the optical ones I never had any issues. But of course, there are phones with faster in-display fingerprint scanners. Next, let's talk about the cameras. The camera cluster on the left side of the back seems to be the new design language that Samsung has adopted for all their new phones. In the Note 10 Lite's case, there are 3 cameras on the back. You got the 12 megapixel ultra-wide, 12 megapixel wide, the primary, and the 12 megapixel telephoto. This is a pretty standard set of lenses nowadays, but it was unheard of a couple years back. Alright, so the front camera is a 32 megapixel one. We'll test out the cameras in different scenarios and let you guys know how I feel. And we'll share that in my full review once I upload it. And finally, let's talk about the S Pen. This is one of the features that truly differentiate the Note series from other phones. The S Pen that comes with the Note 10 Lite, it has the same pressure sensitivity as the Note 10 and the Note 10 Plus. It's also Bluetooth capable, though it doesn't have a gyroscope, so no waving your stylus like I want here, guys. Though to be honest, I only really used that feature once on my Note 10 Plus. That was when I was just testing it out, but it's probably just me. Let me know in the comment section down below if you also feel that this is a useless feature on the Note 10 and the Note 10 Plus. So as you can see, you get the S Pen remote is Bluetooth capable. So let's test it out in the camera. Click once, take a picture, alright, and then double click to get the selfie cam and put it back, and click again for a picture. So no lags there, pretty good. So let's test out the S Note. Forgive the handwriting, guys. Do you like my handwriting, guys? So let's test out if you can write display off. So let's just remove the pen. There you go. So it's off-screen writing. It is enabled. This is off screen. Let's save it. And let's go in. Yep. And there's my off-screen test. And as usual, my unboxing will not be complete without a speaker test. Good news here, guys, the headphone jack is alive and well. Though we are stuck with a single downward firing speaker, so it's not like the ones that are on the Note 10, and actually even the Note 9 has a stereo setup. This one has a single speaker. So your mileage may vary, but I'll be testing that out for you guys and let you know how I feel. Let's crank the volume up. Okay, sound is actually not that bad, though I think the volume is a bit lacking for me. Let me know what you guys think. Okay, so let's set the phone down and discuss. So to wrap up, what do you lose out by picking up the Note 10 Lite over the more expensive Note 10 or even the Note 10 Plus? Well, you lose out on IP68 rating, though Samsung will actually not honor your warranty if it finds that this is due to water damage. It is actually just for peace of mind, so if you accidentally drop your phone in a bucket of water or you drop it in the pool, you can actually have some time to get your phone back. Not like before where if you drop your phone in water, then yeah, that's it. The next is the curved display. So on the Note 9 you've got a curve, on the Note 10 you've got a curve, on the Note 10 Lite you've got a flat display, though the back is curved. So it does feel good in the hand because of those curves. So as I mentioned, it doesn't have a curved display, though some love it, some hate it. Personally, I do like the curve, but as I mentioned before, it's a hassle to get a good tempered glass on it because of that curve, and I had to spend a lot just to get the Whitestone Dome glass installed on it. If you're not good with your hands, it is pretty hard to install the Whitestone Dome glass. You need to put glue on it, and then you have to dry it with the UV lamp. And finally, one of the things that you do lose out on by getting the Note 10 Lite instead of the Note 10 or Note 10 Plus is that you have a weaker chipset. It is still flagship grade since the Note 9 is a flagship phone, though it is already more than 2 years old. So what do I think about the phone? Do I think it's worth it? In my opinion, the Note 10 Lite is actually good value for money. Especially if you're after the S Pen capability. There aren't a lot of phones out right now that make use of the S Pen or has an S Pen, but for the price, it's actually going to be half of what you're paying for the Note 10 Plus. And here in the Philippines, I got this for 29,990 pesos. So it's still not cheap, but it's not as expensive as the flagship Note 10 Plus. You are losing out on a couple of things, but you have a bigger battery. The Note 10 Plus only has a 4300 milliamp hour battery, while this one has 4500. As I mentioned before, it has an older chipset, but it will still do you good in day-to-day tasks and even in gaming. As usual, I'll be doing my intuitive benchmark test on this and let you guys know what I think. From what I've seen with scores floating around on the internet, this actually scores a bit higher than the Note 9. So I can't wait to see and verify that. So I guess with that, this is a quick hands-on and unboxing of the Note 10 Lite. As usual, leave your comments down below. Please like and subscribe. Hit that bell icon notification and see you all on my next one.